Hello everybody, it's me Scoop, and welcome to Saturday Summary, the show where I break down the biggest news in tech and media over this past week. In today's episode, we will be discussing the literally just released Snyder Cut. Now, obviously, if you don't know what the Snyder Cut is, I don't really know what you're doing watching this video. But, in case you are somehow watching this video without knowing what it is, remember back in 2017 when we got Justice League, also known as Justice League, because it was the Joss Whedon version, and how it was the worst thing in the history of anything ever. Well, now we are getting something that will be another worst thing in the history of anything ever, but it will be twice as long and with much better CGI. So, here we are on the HBO Max YouTube channel with a whopping 495,000 subscribers. I am personally not subscribed, and as you can see here, the Snyder Cut has gone live 2 hours ago, or trailer for the Snyder Cut. But more importantly, the Close Enough Season 2 trailer came out 4 days ago, and nobody told me about this. Why? Come on, HBO. You give the Snyder Cut's trailer a trailer, but you don't even tell me Close Enough Season 2 trailer came out. I had to find it like a peasant just by searching their YouTube channel. Anyway, I actually have not watched the official trailer. I did, obviously, watch the teaser trailer, wherever that might be, which really didn't show much, and I remember the initial trailer that they released a while ago just to announce that it was in fact coming out. Also, didn't show too much. I'm pretty sure it was in black and white, or at least for part of it, and it's in the weird tight aspect ratio, so I really hope they get rid of that because, I mean, that was really more of a product of TVs being square. I mean, I get, artistic reasons why you might want to, but it doesn't really work for a superhero movie. You want to keep it nice and wide, so I'm assuming they got rid of that at this point. That was more of an artsy thing, so here we go. Nope. Still square. And this is also the exact same footage that opened the original trailer, and it's a different song because they played Hallelujah because Zack Snyder and Jesus.
The bells been rung.
Wait, this is from the end of Batman v Superman, that line. Okay.
Out in the dark, among the stars.
Is this... Okay. Okay, well that's obviously Wonder Woman
The
stuff.
god is dead.
I had a dream.
Oh, okay, that's the same type of
Almost
footage.
like a premonition.
Okay, this is new stuff right here, actually. So obviously,
There's an attack coming.
Wonder Woman is clearly going to be very involved with the coming of Darkseid because I just feel like Amazon and the gods probably know all about him. I'm not a big DC Comics person. I really just read Flash Rebirth, so I'm not very up to date on my knowledge on Darkseid in the comics. I get the gist of him, but nothing crazy. Chunky boy.
This world will fall.
Okay, so Steppenwolf, still, if we can just get that nice and precise. Yeah, so Steppenwolf, still not looking great. He doesn't look as horrific and, kind of not being able to tell what exactly his face looked like in Justice League, but he's still pretty much just a big gray blob, so good job, DC. Okay, this is just, this looks like basically just extended footage that they cut to keep the running time at basically 2 hours for Justice League, which obviously you might think that's the point of the director's cut, but this is 4 hours, so I would imagine there would be a little more than just extended footage, if you know what I mean, and deleted scenes. That looked really derpy and weightless. Hold the phone. Wait a minute here. This is, you gotta get split second stuff. Okay, so he's Thor, but yellow and gray. Cool. Cool. Okay, yeah, so, yeah.
I need warriors.
Okay, same footage.
Alliance to defend ourselves.
Okay, most of this is just it might not be exactly from Justice League, but it looks exactly the same. It's not ooh.
If you can't bring down the charging bull,
That's new
wave
ones.
the red cape at it.
Then don't wave the red cape at it. Okay. Let's see what we're doing. That's not new. I don't know if that's new, but oh no, that's new. Oop,
You were sent here for a
that's
reason.
not. Oh, don't worry, guys. I don't know if you saw, but yeah, okay. So obviously that's Cyborg, pre-Cyborg. It looks like he's in some kind of dream mindscape. So I'm assuming that this is part of his plot line that is going to be terrible because Ray Fisher thanked Joss Whedon for cutting it out of the original. I'm not even kidding. You can look it up. So they're adding it back, it looks like. I don't know why, but they're doing that. Okay, that's from the original.
And even if
Oh, this was cut from the original. This was one of the things I was excited for because I just think the Flash looks really, really cool. He might run really derpily in the movie where he just like runs like this for whatever reason. I don't know why they have him do that, but they do. And he also has lightning everywhere, so there's not really a stealthy way for him to use his powers, if you know what I mean. Like in the show, he can like do the Christmas tree thing, and in the movie, I think if he tried to do something like that, the tree would catch on fire from all the lightning. So, like here, it looks like it's like, you know, it's just everywhere. It's kind of a weird design for the Flash, but I don't really mind it.
it takes you the rest of your life,
Okay, that was from the first trailer.
find
That's
out
not
what
new.
that reason is.
Not new. Oh, that's new. Oh, Dark Suit Superman. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. We gotta look at Cyborg here for a minute. Can't just let that fly. That was I meant to say slide, but okay. So it looks a little bit better. I don't really know what they were expecting, but it's just, I don't know how much better you're really gonna get than this. It's just not great. It's never, faces on top of armor never looked good in Marvel either, so I'm not really blaming DC. It's a hard effect. I just think they probably could have planned it better so it looked nicer. Maybe actually built him like a faceplate, because that also looks CGI. I don't think building a faceplate for him to wear would take that much work, but obviously I'm not a prop designer specialist. That's obviously Amazon. That was from the first one. Okay, a lot of just like random action shots, nothing too very interesting. What was that? Excuse me? Is that like... Okay, so it looks like it's the Flash or Superman. There's no lightning there. So it could be Superman. This is most likely a Flash-related event because it's very blue lightning-esque. So, yeah, definitely seems very flashy. Could be him going into the Speed Force or something. I don't know if they're putting that in the movie because obviously we saw Ezra Miller in Crisis on Infinite Earths, the very interesting crossover we got from DC last season, DC TV. Maybe that's him going on to the Flash TV show or something. I don't really know. That could literally be anything.
The age of heroes would never come again.
Okay, that's just more like fighting action, random action. Okay, Dark Suit Superman. Not looking great with the CGI there. Hold up. Yeah, that looks weird. Something doesn't look right about that. I don't know what it is. Did they like CGI his entire face or something?
will.
Like, that just looked weird.
It has to.
The Age of Heroes is back. Ooh. Zack Snyder's Justice League.
We live in a society
Oh.
where honor is a distant memory. Isn't that right? Batman.
Okay, so obviously Jared Leto as Joker. People are freaking out over this because he doesn't have tattoos all over his face, thank God. I don't know what that was, but so yeah, he does look very Joker-y here, which is good. I feel like him saying Batman isn't very... It's played off as like a big reveal, but he's the Joker. Like, yeah, he knows who Batman is. How does Batman's suit look here? Let's see. Okay, it's not terrible. I mean, I'm not a huge Batman person. Like, I haven't seen that many Batman movies. I mean, I know, like, his personality from the comics, I would say. Like, I understand his character. Just not the biggest Batman movie person because just Batman fighting live action always looks so weird because he's basically doing karate in that really big, heavy suit. Which just, like, doesn't work so well. I mean, if you like Batman, good for you. I don't think he ever looks particularly good in live action. Batman. Okay, so yeah, streaming March 18th, which is actually before Godzilla vs. Kong. So clearly this month HBO is pulling some big numbers. which we discussed 2 weeks ago. And I mean, good for them for getting the big stuff. So obviously those were, my thoughts on the trailer, but let's see what people on Twitter have to say about it. Giving him the black suit without the mullet or beard arrests Zack Snyder. That would look pretty cool, but there's already been enough beard controversy in Justice League. I don't think we need to go back. I got chills when I finally heard Joker's signature quote. What's his signature? That's some good memes. You get a like for that, sir. Why is it in a 4:3 aspect ratio where the movie released the same way? I really, really hope it doesn't, because, okay, what do you think looks better? Okay, let's get an action shot here. Okay, this action shot where it's all just weird and square, or Avengers Infinity War being nice and very widescreen where you can see the epic splash page. Wait 1 second. Yeah, right there. So you get that, and then you can compare it to, okay, what looks more movie-esque? This weirdly blurry shot that's obviously, kind of square, where the characters are taking up a majority of the screen, except for a lot of this open space on the top. Or this page, that's, you see the whole army in the background, and then you got Falcon up in the corner, War Machine over here, Bucky all the way off to this side, Black Panther over here, Captain America, nice square in the middle, you got the Hulk, you can see part of the city of Wakanda, and then here it's just okay, well there's the Flash, and then Cyborg, and then Wonder Woman, and then Batman, and then that's the end of the screen, and then there's room for maybe one more person here. Oh wait, is that... Oh, Aquaman. I didn't even notice he was there, because he's completely dark, because cinematography and lighting. And then, yeah, end of the screen. So, it's just not as exciting. That's kind of objective, but I think you get my point. Jared Leto's Joker and Batman sharing the same screen. I can feel in my heart it's going to be awesome. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Okay. I don't know why, because Ben Affleck's Batman is definitely the worst Batman. I don't think anybody's really going to argue that. Even Adam West, at least, was funny and goofy. Jared Leto's Joker. Don't want to comment on the Joker that well, because I don't know the other adaptations, but I think it's safe to say he's probably the worst. The Snyder Cut trailer starts with Lex's voice and ends with the Joker's. Just a reminder, these are the greatest arch enemies of the two greatest superheroes. Just wow. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I didn't even think about that. That's pretty cool. But it doesn't really matter how cool the other versions of them are. It matters how cool this version of them, these versions of them are. You could say, oh, look how epic this is, the best version of the Hulk with the best version of Cap and the best version of Falcon and Black Widow and all these characters. But then, if this version of Captain America was stupid and nobody liked him, and he was a frustrating character like Captain Marvel, it wouldn't be as good, would it? It would just be oh, okay, here's all these characters on the screen at the same time. Which is pretty much what you have going on right here. What else? We have these two articles. Don't really say too much. This was from a while ago, where we, just for some background, Zack Snyder's Justice League, aka the Snyder Cut, will hit HBO Max on March 18th. The director announced on Twitter today. So yeah, we got the actual release date back in January, but I believe we got the it was a teaser trailer. It was basically just old footage in a square aspect ratio with Hallelujah to just announce it was coming in the first place, which was cool. So yeah, the original Justice League was back in November 2017, and obviously we don't really need to go into the whole problems with production, but it was rough. A lot of CGI reshoots, a lot of CGI over mustaches, a lot of really bad reshoots and recoloring in post, a lot of stuff like that. But I will say, just as a general rule, even if this might not be a very good movie at all, at least the director's cut for something like this is getting released. I think it's a good precedent for movies that even if there's a lot of behind the scenes drama, the director's cut can still see the light of day at some point, which is just, as a movie person, something I am very happy about. And so yeah, we finally have a new, maybe final, maybe not, they haven't given us too much information, look at Zack Snyder's Justice League before the director's cut hits HBO Max next month. So yes, we are getting some fighting, summer music, dark side. That sounds like a good description of a 4-hour movie that we're getting. That's not me making fun of the article, by the way. That's just me making fun of the movie probably not being very good. The trailer has new footage not included in the original cut of Justice League. So Heroes taking on Steppenwolf, D-Sad, I don't know who that is actually, and Darkseid, who was supposed to be in Justice League Part 2, but now we're probably never getting Part 2 because we're getting Zack Snyder's cut, and also the DCU has recast most of its major characters, so they should honestly just give up and take Shazam and go have fun with that because that movie was fantastic. There's even a first look at Jared Leto's Joker in the film, a new inclusion that was teased by Snyder last week. So that looked like it was back in like the dream sequence Batman has. So I don't know why this is too crazy and exciting. I guess people just want to see him, even if it's not really him, because it's a dream version. But, better than nothing. I kind of get it. And of course, Zack Snyder's Justice League is set to release exclusively on HBO Max on March 18th. So, if you're hyped for this movie, good for you. It's going to be released with technically 5 episodes. It's going to be the first hour, the second hour, third hour, and the fourth hour, almost like Crisis on Infinite Earths, actually. And then there'll just be a 5th option to watch all 4 in one go. Zack Snyder did confirm it is not a miniseries, it is a 4-hour movie, which I don't know how many people really want to sit down and watch a 4-hour movie, so I think a lot of us are going to be watching it in a more episodic format. I could definitely see myself going 2 and 2 with that, because 4 hours of this straight just does not sound very good. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on the upcoming Snyder Cut, and of course the first full trailer, and possibly only trailer, that we might be getting. So let me know in the comments what you think, and if you're excited, and if you think the DCU should just give up at this point, because all of the actors are getting recast, and the only good part about it was Shazam, which is pretty separate from the rest of the universe. I would have no problem with Shazam Part 2, the sequel, and then ditching the rest of the universe. That sounds good with me. So, have a good day. Peace out.